Hi there, this is Mr. Smith, and I just wanted to clarify a couple of things. Some students have been having some issues, and so I want to try to clarify a couple of those things. So first of all, this is a Math 1332 course, but this also applies to Math 1314, to my other course. And I also have another 1332 course, so I'm going to use the same video for all three of you, and it should be, other than the pictures are going to be a little bit different, it's you'll get the same information. So first of all, some of you, I send emails out through eCampus, and I don't think some of you are getting those emails. So it's important that you go to eConnect and that the email in there is the one that you want to be communicated with, because otherwise you're not seeing the email. So the email that I sent out recently was that in order, or for directions for the test, you're going to find those in the weekly learning modules. So let me start by going into MyMathLab. And I think some of you are going in here into assignments. There it is, and you're doing them in here, and that's fine, that'll work. The problem is you're not getting the directions to go along with that, particularly directions for the test. So you can go in here to do assignments, but you're not going to get any kind of directions. And so for that reason, I'm going to encourage you to use, I would encourage everybody to use the weekly learning modules. But before we go in there, I just want to point out, I want to remind you, if you're having any issue running some of the things in MyMathLab, you can rerun the browser check, or if you haven't run it already, you should do that. And then the MyMathLab gradebook is available through here. I think it's also available through the weekly learning modules, but it's definitely in here. You have access to the book through here, but you also have access to that when you're doing homework. Um, but this is a place where you can also find all the videos that the book has if you ever need to go back to a previous chapter or something. So this multimedia library link gives you access to all of those materials. And then integration support, that was if you have technical problems and you're talking to Pearson, they may want you to go in here and then get them some information. So that's the point of the MyMathLab tab, but normally you want to be in the weekly learning modules. And so we're in week 4, and notice, and this is how it'll be, at the top it's going to tell you what's going on this week. It's going to give you some information about taking the review, and then there's your directions for the test. And so that's the reason why I would encourage you to do all your work through the weekly learning modules, because that's where you're going to find all this information. So again, I did send an email out letting you know that, but some of you either didn't see it or you're just not getting it. So again, go to eConnect and fix your email if you're not getting those emails. Um, Another thing that happened in one of my courses is somebody was, so for example here, they clicked on videos and the link was no good. And so somebody let me know that and I fixed the link. So if you run into any problems along the way, please let me know. I want this to be very easy for you. If you run into issues, I hope you won't hesitate to contact me, because if you're having that problem, then there's probably other people as well, and I want to get it fixed right away. So anyway, I think that's everything. And again, if you ever have any issues or you need anything, just call or text me or email me, and we'll make sure we straighten things out. All right, that's all I have.